Vielleicht finden wir mehr über sie heraus. It's getting dark, so if I go to my room now, I'll be in for the night. Return to the dorm during the evening on a free day causes the day's activities to end. Any bonding event which have not been triggered will be no longer be viewable.
Not bad. But I don't think I can manage much more than this. I guess I should just be grateful I was able to pass the beginner examination at all. Better do some studying. It sounds like this is going to be a busy week, what with that ominous practical exam looming over us. I do have that radio from George here. We had that Orbital radio back home, too. Never knew they made them this small, though. Let's see. Which station is Radio Trista? Ah, there we go.
It's 9 p.m. and you're listening to Radio Trista. Welcome, welcome. Don't touch that dial, listeners. You found the right place to be tonight. It's time for the start of a brand new program here on Radio Trista, coming at you promptly every Sunday. I call it Abend time, after the word for evening. Might be a little cliched, but sometimes simple is best, right? Clichés are clichés for a reason, after all.
Ja, quasi ein bisschen Meta-Joke von Falcom, glaube ich, war. Dass die, von wegen, hey, guck mal hier, wir benutzen Klischees. Klischee, ach übrigens, diese Klischees sind nur vorgeschoben.
Anyway, my name is Misty, and I'll be your host. Hopefully I'll get to feature some famous guests at some point, so be sure you tune in every week or you might miss them.
You know, she's got a pretty nice voice. This might be good to leave on in the background while I'm working.
I hope life has been treating all of you well this month as we slowly near the end of April. Here in Trista, the beautiful lino flowers have passed their peak and begun to wilt. But wilting flowers are beautiful in their own way, as they serve to remind us just how fleeting this existence truly is. I'm sure many of our listeners are students, busy with the challenges of adjusting to their new lives. But what harm is there in taking a moment to admire nature every now and again? It's good for what ails you, I say.
Okay, let's get your practical exam started, shall we? To be completely clear from the outset, this exam is about more than just testing your physical strength and stamina. It's designed to hone in on how capable you are of making strategic combat decisions on the fly. Defeating your opponent quickly is a good thing, certainly, but it won't be enough to score you high marks here.
Huh. Interesting.
So we're going to have to use our heads for this one, huh?
You'll see. Anyway, let's get this month's exam started, shall we? Reen, Elliot, Gaius, you're up first. Please step forward.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Got it.
You can make any preparations you deem necessary before beginning the practical exam. Opening the camp menu will allow you to customize the party's equipment and ornaments, as well as save your progress. Gucken, die haben glaube ich nichts abgezogen bekommen, ne? Nope, habe ich irgendwie was Neues, wo ich was einsetzen kann. Nö. Gut, dann würde ich sagen, können wir einfach instant losgehen.
All right then, here we go.
What's that?
A monster?
No. I'm not sensing any life coming from it at all.
That's right. Think of it like a scarecrow. Only it's a moving scarecrow, I guess. Either way, it's not alive. I've set its parameters fairly high though, so it is formidable. But if you give it your all, I'm confident you can beat it. Probably. Make good use of your Arcus's combat link abilities, for example, and I bet it'll be a piece of cake. Hint, hint.
So that's what you're playing at.
All right. Begin.
Ich habe die ganze Zeit überlegt,
If it's a fight they
ist das
want.
in der chronologischen, wenn man chronologisch spielt, hätte man da schon welche gesehen. Ich meine, es gab davon schon mal welche in vorherigen Spielen. Mit the following condition, no one is knocked out during the battle. Ja. Und, wenn man die Exams hier immer das schaffen ohne die, also nicht ohne, sondern man muss die
All right, let's do this.
Voraussetzungen schaffen und dann kriegt man
It's my turn.
Bonus AP.
There. They're open.
Weil wenn die 14 Mut geupdatet. Okay, nice. Gut zu wissen. Dann einmal analysieren. Komm mit Shell Alpha. Bin mir gerade halt wirklich nicht sicher, ob wir da schon mal welche gesehen haben. Ich glaube schon.
All right.
Dinge. Auto Leaf Cutter.
Now's our chance. Here.
Zack. Klingt irgendwas schwach. Nee. Trotzdem kannst du casten, natürlich. Das ist seine Stärke erlebt. Zumindest, also, nee, seine Stärke ist nicht das Casten an sich, sondern das, was aktuell das Stärkste von ihm ist, das Casten. So ist wahrscheinlich besser ausgedrückt. Casten ist an sich nicht das Stärkste, was er kann. Stärkste, was er kann, ist heilen.
All right.
Ist schon irgendwo Casten, aber ein anderes Casten.
They're open.
Guck mal, mit den anderen angreifen als Green.
My turn.
Würde ich nämlich ziemlich appreciaten. Hätte Return den Beat mit ihm machen sollen, ne?
Here we go.
Ich bewege Reed einfach gerade mal weg, dass der mal nicht angegriffen wird.
It's my turn.
Geist-Dinger.
My turn.
Und Leaf Cutter, um zu impeden.
Go. Here.
Right.
Ja, jetzt brauche ich dann auch keinen Returning Beat mehr machen.
Is everybody okay?
Sehr schön. Perfekt.
We won.
Don't know how though.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Excellent use of combat links too. Seems like the practice you got in the old schoolhouse really paid off.
It just may have.
Oh?
Have those three been training in secret?
All right, on to the second group. Laura, Emma, Eustace. Come forward.
Ja, Miss Juice ist eine überraschend gut ausgewogene Gruppe. Da war die andere Gruppe Elisa, Vieh und Markier. Ja, nicht so ausgeglichen.
That was tougher than I thought it would be. It does seem like combat links are the key to fighting it effectively, though.
That's rather unfortunate.
Instructor, may I ask a question? What exactly was that marionette we just fought?
Yeah, that thing was weird. Machine, maybe? Never seen anything else like it.
Just a little something I got roped into working with a while back. I'd rather not use it if I don't have to, but I can't deny it serves as a valuable function. And it's rather customizable, too. I mean, it did its job quite well during our test, didn't it? So there you go.
I get the feeling there's a whole lot she'd rather not tell us.
Anyway, that brings this month's practical exam to an end. But as you might recall, I told you I had a big announcement for you today, too. Are you all ready to hear what it is? I'll give you a hint. It's about a special part of Class 7's curriculum. Give up? It's really bugging you now, isn't it? Well, I'll come clean. The special task you're about to be assigned is none other than a field study.
Field study?
Oh, I don't like the sound of this one bit.
You'll be split into two groups, A and B, and each sent to a different location. And while you're there, you'll be given a number of tasks to complete. Doesn't that sound like fun?
We only just got to the academy, and we're already being sent somewhere else?
Will you not be coming with us, instructor?
Oh, of course not. It'd be much too easy for you if I were there to bail you out every time the waters of life came seeping in. You've got to be cruel to be kind and all that.
Well, I'm certainly not opposed to a challenge if it allows me to advance my training.
Instructor Valestine, where exactly will we be going, and when?
Ah, yes, about that. As I said, you'll be split into two groups, A and B. Each of you, please come forward and take one of these to see how the groups have been divided and where each is being sent.
Huh?
Field Study April. Group A, Wien, Elisa, Laura, Elliot. Study location, Caldic for Marketon. Group B, Emma, Marcus, Justus, Fee, and Gaius. Study location, Palm with Spinning Town.
What?
Well, these are certainly some interesting groupings.
Keldic and Parm. Are they both in Erebonia?
Yeah, Kildik's a market town on the east side of the Empire.
And Parm is situated in the deep south. It's known for its spinners. All that way? How irritating.
I'm less worried about where we're going than the utter lack of sense that went into these groupings.
Unbelievable.
You'll be leaving this weekend, and we'll be out in the field for 2 days' time. Your means of reaching your respective locations will, of course, be by train. So do make sure you're thoroughly prepared, rested, and rearing to go before the big day.
Typisch da. Wien und Elisa-Gruppe und natürlich auch
Here's a little something from the academy.
Monsieur, Marcus und Justus.
Thank you for everything.
Still haven't been able to apologize to her. We can't exactly avoid working with one another when we're in the same group. I'm sure this is pretty awkward for her too, so I really want to say something, but when am I going to get the chance?
Wie wär's mit jetzt, Wien?
Morning, Elisa.
Morning.
You're, early. We don't have to be here for another 20 minutes, you know.
Oh, well, the same goes for you. What time did you wake up?
Around 5, I think? Though I always try to be up by then.
Oh, really? Morning practice? Oh, you haven't joined any clubs, have you? So I guess not.
How does she know that? No, it's just a force of habit. I've gotten used to waking up early. You're in the lacrosse club, right? So I'm guessing you do have to deal with morning practice sometimes.
Yeah, twice a week, apparently.
I'm
really sorry. Well, why are you apologizing? That was certainly interesting. But no, I really am sorry. I knew it was just an unfortunate accident from the very beginning. I mean, I was on top of you. I kind of lost my head, and before I knew it, I'd slapped you. And you had your hands out like you were trying to catch me, right? So if anything, I should be thanking you.
Don't worry about it. That trapdoor was obviously designed so we wouldn't get hurt from the fall. If I hadn't tried to play the hero, I wouldn't have been pinned under you, and none of this would have happened.
There's no way you could have known that, though. No matter how you look at it, I'm the one in the wrong here. So thank you for trying to protect me. And sorry again.
No, it's... I mean, you're welcome. Sorry, I have trouble with these kinds of things. My little sister is always getting on my case for being so easily flustered.
Oh, you have a younger sister? That's a question for another time. I think I'm the same way. I've been trying to apologize for the past couple weeks now, but every time I set my mind to it, I always just wound up avoiding you.
Really? You did try to help me out in class last week, though.
Oh, you noticed. I was hoping that would give us a chance to talk. Though you didn't need my help in the end, so it didn't really do much good.
I still appreciate the thought.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear it. Anyway, we've safely established that what happened wasn't your fault, but the result of it is another issue entirely.
The result? What are we talking about now?
We're talking boobas.
Oh, come on! You have to know what I mean.
This is still in regards to the accident in the old schoolhouse, right?
Yes! Specifically the part where your face ended up right in my... you know, and I forbid you from ever thinking about that, ever. Forget it ever happened. Are we clear?
Yes, perfectly. Trying to avoid thinking about it is just going to make it harder to forget, though.
Huh?
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. A lovely day, isn't it?
You two certainly got here early. Looks like you finally managed to make up, too.
Well...
Yeah, I think we're on good terms now. Thanks for your concern.
I'm glad to hear it. It's been a bit trying watching the two of you simmer these past weeks. And I know Elisa has been desperate to apologize for her behavior this whole time.
Whoa! That's only because I thought it would be awkward for two people who aren't talking to work together in the same group. Don't go getting the wrong idea or anything.
Whatever you say.
Well, as long as the two of you have smoothed things over, that's what's important.
Now that we're all here, let's say we head out. The train's not due for a while longer, so this could be a good opportunity. We can swing by a few shops and stock up on supplies before heading to the station.
That's a good idea, actually. The Academy's facilities are supposed to be open early today, too.
Oh, that's perfect. We can make use of the engineering club's facilities before we head out, too.
Shall we depart, then?
All their quad and accessories have been unequipped from the other group's members. Mit anderen Worten von Gaius. Der da sich so ganz klein hier hinten traurig sitzt. Ihm wurde nichts abgenommen. Hey. Weil es ist einfach voll gelogen gewesen. Ihm wurde einfach nichts abgenommen. Items ja, aber sonst. Ja, eine Frechheit. Okay, die können das sowieso nicht anziehen. Brauche ich dir das auch gar nicht erst versuchen anzuziehen? So, was können wir denn hier für Elisa? Irgendwie was Cooles. Ich glaube, Speed ist gar nicht so schlecht für sie. Und ja, blind. Konnte auch. Wobei sie ist halt Fernkämpferin. Das heißt, sie wird in der Regel nicht so häufig gekontert. So, jetzt sind wir bei ihr natürlich. Cold Bracelet? Was? Bracelet, meine Güte. Denke ich nehme das hier. Carb Badge. Krieg das Evasion Ding und ich schätze mal das hier. So, dann gucken wir mal die Orbments. Da muss ich ein bisschen öffnen noch. So. Können wir uns jetzt hier wieder umgucken. Hey. I'll be off now, Hannah. Oh, darling, I hope you have a good day. Smooch. That was quite a kiss. Take off Kurt for me, okay? We're all over each other. This has been a little habit of yours ever since we got married. It always made me happy, though. Oh my, did you see all of that? How embarrassing. Oh, would you look at the time? I should go wake Kurt up. Komm ich ran, okay. Nicht. So, here you're getting class for a little... You're cutting class for a little trip into Celtic. No, that little trip is technically for class. Oh, right, well, try to stay out of trouble over there. Some of the folks over there can get pretty territorial. Noted. I wonder who he's talking about, though. I don't know how he expects us to be careful when he won't tell us who we're supposed to be careful of. Irgendwas Interessantes gerade irgendwie noch nicht, ne? Nee. Curious hat auch nichts Interessantes. Nicht. It's always important to make sure flowers are watered first thing in the morning. Deprive them of that and they lose their ability to grow. Think of them as children who need a good breakfast. Gerade nochmal zu erzählen, eben wo Reed und Elisa Andy sich wieder verstanden haben, ist eine Sache, die ich meine wegen Klischees. Ne? Normalerweise der Klischee, das dauert jetzt bis Ewigkeiten. Aber nein, das ist einfach, die haben jetzt schon geregelt. They like starting off your day with your rod in your hand and your line in the water. I'm kind of in a hard mood today, so let's see if I can catch some. Okay. Darf ich? Nö. Okay. Dann halt nett. Ja, wir dürfen in die Kirche. Rosine came to visit this morning before making her way to the academy. My, what a diligent girl. Quite a lovely one, too. I'm certain she'll become a splendid sister in the future. Every morning make sure to come here and pray. How about you all join me? Aetius might smile on your journey if you do. Oh, Aetius, please let today remain a peaceful one. I hear that you will be leaving the academy to briefly conduct a field study. Please do be careful while you're away. And never forget that Aetius is always with you regardless of where you are. Please do be careful while you're away. And never forget that Aetius is always there no matter where you are. Ja. Typische Aetius-Propaganda mal wieder hier. Wobei wir halt immer noch nicht wissen, ob Aetius vielleicht nicht doch echt ist. Komm ich hier... Oh Gott, ich komme da hoch. pretty surprising to see students here so early. I haven't even finished my cleaning yet. The instructors are here, but without the rest of the staff, I don't know if there's a whole lot for you to do. Try not to loiter around too much, I guess. Okay, wir kommen auch theoretisch ins Gebäude rein, okay. Schade, ein Versuch war wert. Da stehen tatsächlich einige hier auf dem Platz. Ah. Ich hätte gehofft, ich kann jetzt einfach losdüsen. Morning, Elisa. Good morning. You look surprisingly chipper given how early it is. Well, I actually really like morning practice. No better way to wake yourself up. You're off on a field study today, right? Kick that field study there, then tell me all about it when you're done. Thanks, I'll try. Teresa can't really make morning practice thanks to her low blood pressure. So you're gonna be joining me in her place once you're back? Sure. Nothing gets me motivated like an early morning start. We have to get up early to take care of the horses too. Looks like this club is perfect for me. I used to help my family work in the fields back home, so I'm used to getting an early start. Could this club be any more perfect? You're looking as grand as ever, Whitcomb. What say we show off to the new recruits out here? I must say, Paula's enthusiasm has taken me by surprise. Not everyone would show up at the very morning after joining the club. She's really something. Aus dem Charakter leider sehr, sehr krass in den Hintergrund noch gerät. Also noch weiter als die sowieso schon ist. I'm up bright and early every morning to come check on the plants here. One of the plants that I was worried about finally began to sprout today. This is just one of the many reasons I love gardening. Seeing the flower beds develop day by day is a truly enriching experience. This is just one of the many reasons I love gardening. Ja, kann ich verstehen. Ein bisschen schon so, wenn man es richtig macht und dann eine schöne Pflanze weg, schon das Erfüllendes. You headed out on a field study today, aren't you? Feels pretty good to see our hard work finally paying off like this. Never mind, it's nothing important. What is important, though, is making sure you're well prepared before we send you off. If you need me to take a look at your arcus, just ask. Yep, deswegen bin ich tatsächlich sogar hier. Das ist schon alles offen. Das können wir uns nicht leisten. Wir können uns nicht leisten. Wir können kein einziges Öffnen leisten. Ich wollte eigentlich extra die Gebieten übernehmen, damit ich direkt am Anfang alle Dinge aufmachen kann. Hat sehr gut funktioniert. Nee, das war doch jetzt mal Laura. Die kriegt eher Mute als Tier, macht mehr Sinn. Du kriegst aber Tier. Ich bräuchte noch hier einen Space und Time. Space können wir tatsächlich gar nicht machen. Wir könnten Mirage oder Time machen. Time können wir nicht leisten und Mirage brauchen wir nicht. Perfekt. Läuft richtig gut hier. Natürlich kommen wir hier ran. Natürlich kommen wir wahrscheinlich auch toll. Verkauft jetzt bitte einen Battlescope. I don't usually open up shop until 9, but you've got your field study today, so I figured I'd open early. Hopefully you're so moved by me dragging myself out of bed early for you that you feel obligated to buy loads of stuff. We're very grateful for that. Wenn du Battlescopes hast, dann bist du gleich ein reicher Mann. Du hast aber keine Battlescopes und das ist dann natürlich dein Problem. Oh my, we don't usually get many students here this early in the morning. I mean, we do get a few. Some students like to come and get breakfast here. Speaking of, you might want to order some. Ah, Quatsch. Oh. You won't see me around here too often. Normally, everything I eat comes from a can, but I just ran out. But not a shot against the food or anything. It's actually pretty tasty for the price. I just usually can't be bothered with walking over here from the main building. Now this is a pretty interesting article. Boosting the output of orbital mechanism through mass parallel processing seems pretty handy. Maybe I should pass this along to George. Ich finde es, wenn es dann ein interessanter Artikel von Professor Russell. I finished preparing all the ingredients for today's breakfast yesterday. You're welcome to eat here if you want. I finished preparing all the ingredients for today's breakfast yesterday. You're welcome to eat here if you want. I prepared all the ingredients for today's breakfast yesterday. You're welcome to eat here if you want. I prepared all the ingredients for today's breakfast yesterday, so eat here if you want. Morning, everyone. Good morning. You're here awfully early. Well, I've got a lot of work to take care of today, so I might as well get a jump start on it before the lesson starts. Wow, it's some real dedication. Oh, yeah, you have your field study today, right? I'm sure it'll be hard work, but the instructors wouldn't send you out if it wouldn't pay off in the end. So give it everything you've got, and be sure to tell me all about it when you get back. We will. Thanks for the support. We won't let you down. Your field studies will be tough, but I'm sure they'll help you all learn and grow. Get out there, do what you have to do, and come back safe and sound. Aye, aye. Das ist mein Ziel, liebe Thor. So, Bücherei, ja, die hat sogar, oder Bibliothek, ich weiß gar nicht. Technik, die glaube ich beides richtig. Heading to Celtic for your very first field study. Oh, how enviable. It's home to some of the finest produce in the entire empire. I can only imagine the meals you all will have. Oh, and how could I forget the Lunaria Nature Park? I've read that it's a wonderful place for a hike. I have to admit that I'm jealous. I've always wanted to take a vacation there. It's pretty much the exact opposite of a vacation. Lunaria Nature Park, wegen Wandern und Bergsteigen, ja. In ancient times, the people of Celtic greatly revered the spirit of the region. I can hardly contain my envy. I'm tempted to cast all my work aside to tag along. Das macht schon eher Sinn, dass er deswegen dahin will. Wegen der, ich sag mal, alten Religion. Das macht Sinn. Das macht